everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. This is our 41st installment of the podcast.
Really?
This is our 31st.
It's our 31st.
Our 41st episode out of season 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Woo.
Awesome. So we're very
Strong.
excited that we've made it this far. That is 41 episodes.
Keeping that podcast game strong.
Right, yeah. So and we're still going strong. We have tons of ideas and topics to talk about and bring to you guys
Got a whole
to enjoy.
list. But please, if you have a topic or an idea, please share it. Not
Absolutely.
only will we talk about it, if you comment, we will be like, hey, shout out to you.
Yes, we've actually been, in the past few videos, any of the comments that were left on any of our stuff, we have been reading back to you or answering any questions that you have. So we love doing that. Please continue.
Yes. Yes.
Today, we are actually talking about tattoos.
Tattoos. Intro.
RenderForce.com.
And we're back. Okay, so currently, as it stands today, I have tattoos and Nick does not. So I thought maybe, well, yeah,
It'd be that way for a while.
right, yeah, but I thought maybe we could talk about like what maybe tattoos, if you ever got one, you would get.
Ooh, if I ever got one.
Any stories about tattoos? I have a lot of them.
This is going to be, you were going to dominate this one.
Probably it'll be mostly me running my big mouth,
But that's okay. That's okay. So Tanner's question to me, if I had to get one, what would I get? What would I get? I know exactly what I would get. If I had to get one, the first thing I would get, there's 3. If I had to get a tattoo, there are 3 I would get, maybe 4. The first one I would get is what my father-in-law actually has. I would get a tribal band put around my wedding ring finger. And the reason why is because then you can't take it off.
right?
You talk about forever.
Yeah.
That is the first one I'd get. The next one I would get somewhere on me, maybe not too big, maybe not too small. I would get a B-24 Liberator, the World War II bomber. And most people don't know, but I actually had a very good friend of mine whose name was Robert Honeycutt. I'm sure you remember.
I remember
Honeycutt.
Robert.
Yeah. I called him Bob, but I volunteered at his museum for a long time and actually became friends with him. He was in. I'll talk about his story on another day, but he was in Second World War, and B-24 is the plane he flew in. So kind of a way to remember him. That's something I would get. And probably the next one is one I would get, but because of who it's for is the reason I'll never have one. The next one would be for my papa. I would do something like, his name or something to represent him. He was an electrician, IBEW or something like that. Papa didn't believe in tattoos.
Yeah,
Papa
he was against them.
He didn't. He thought that you were not supposed to have tattoos and they were not good. So it defeats the purpose of me remembering my Papa by getting a tattoo, getting something that he throughout his whole life said, no, you shouldn't do that. That's not right. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. Yeah, I completely understand that.
So if you're wondering why Nick didn't have any, that's the main reason. Papa said no.
But if Nick were to get some, he would at least get 3.
I get 3.
Me, I currently to date shooting this podcast.
See if I can guess. It's higher than 15.
No.
It's higher than 12.
Yes.
13.
Yes.
13!
And it all depends on how you count the tattoos. I've had like extra things added to other tattoos.
You've had cover-ups, haven't you?
I have had one cover-up. So it kind of depends on how you count them. But I currently have 13 tattoos. I have a trip planned to Europe where I'm going to Ireland, and I plan on
14.
I plan on getting my 14th. I have not decided what that's going to be yet. I'm kind of leaning towards my family crest since my family crest is Irish.
That's good.
Maybe getting that Irish tattoo in Ireland. I'm very excited about that, but I haven't decided where I'm going to get it yet or anything like that. But currently I have 13. Right. But I have positive and negative stories with tattoos.
Okay, sure,
If you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
So, a positive story. A big reason why I have so many tattoos is a lot of them are very meaningful to me. They're quotes or things like that I really enjoy. But I worked in a tattoo studio for a few years, and actually I still do tattoos on the side every now and then. I've been doing tattoos for years. So whenever I was working in the tattoo shop, being in the industry, when we get bored and we don't have clients, we tattoo each other. So a lot of my tattoos are free, where we were just bored hanging out around the shop, and we'd sit down and tattoo each other whenever we had ideas.
Which a lot of people be like, well, that's not that big of a deal. When you consider a tattoo might be $200 or $300, and Tanner was just getting them for free.
Exactly, to people that we work with.
Suddenly, it's a big deal.
Exactly. But I've actually had some negative connotations with tattoos as well. Well, a few. One, my father has tattoos, but is against tattoos.
Kind of don't do what I did.
Right.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. Like my mother bought my first tattoo the day I turned 18.
But she
paid for my tattoo. Yes, I drew it.
And like she pushed it on you.
Right.
You were begging for
I
it.
drew my first and second tattoos. I drew it as a set, and my mom bought me one of them. And it was on my birthday. When I got back home, I went to show my dad, and he was livid. He was so mad. He literally had to get up and leave. He was so angry. Yeah, so like I have quite a few people in my family that aren't the biggest fans of tattoos, even though I have quite a few. I've had one in public negative reaction.
Like somebody was like,
yes.
Really?
Yes. It was many years ago. And tattoos have come a long way. They're way more accepted today, more than what they were even just a few years ago. Many jobs were against them and stuff. But I had this sweet little old lady walk up to me at the mall. And I was like, oh, this little old lady. And I was like, yes, ma'am. How can I help you? Is everything okay? And she was like, I just wanted to let you know. And then I'm talking this frail little old lady walk up in her walker, and it's like, you're going to burn in hell. I was like, excuse me? I was laughing, like, thought she was joking. She was like, yes, you're going to burn in hell because you have tattoos. This little sweet little old lady. And I was like, well, no, ma'am, I'm not going to burn in hell because of my tattoos. I was like, the Lord that I believe in wouldn't send me to hell for tattoos because it's based off of if you're saved or not. And I do tattoos. So if you're saying that I'm going to burn in hell because of my tattoos, you're saying that I have the power to send someone to hell. Because I could technically walk up and go, bzz, and you are damned to hell for the rest of eternity. Right. So that didn't make any sense to me. And I explained that to her and was like, I don't believe that I have the power to send anyone to hell.
Picture Terry walking around going, hey, man. Oh, man.
Right? Like
that sucks.
Right? So
man.
In my head, it was just absurd what she was saying. But she honestly believed it. But I was polite and nice the whole time. But she was not having it. She was like, you're going to burn in hell.
Yeah,
and I was
like,
old school. I was like, you know, because I have an angel on my shoulder? Like, crap.
But the other shoulder.
Yeah. This isn't a podcast talking about what my tattoos are.
I was actually about to say, why don't you share 3 of your most meaningful?
Okay, I'll do that.
And show them if you can.
I'm not going to show them, but we'll jump on that right after this break. And we're back. So I would have to say some of my most meaningful tattoos. This one on my arm is Indian Native American medicine wheel with feathers. I'm representing each...
a skull, too, isn't it?
Yeah, it has a bull skull.
Bullet holes in it.
Yeah.
What do the bullet holes represent?
Well, just the feathers represent something.
Why did you get... Okay.
Yeah. So, see, you can't ask questions.
Sorry.
The feathers represent my little sister, my mom, and my dad.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Where am I at?
You're the little devil girl on my shoulder.
She got a nice rag.
Right? So another one that is really meaningful to me is on my elbow right here. I have Turn the Page. I have this. My uncles have this. It's kind of our family tattoo.
I would like to say that if I were to get one, that's one of them I would want.
Right.
If I were to get one, that's.
It's very much like meaningful is like turn the page of your life to the next chapter. It's also a Bob Seger song, which is
it's a great
my
song.
favorite song.
Oh my God, it's a great song. But we don't say names here. About to say
right. Yeah.
Someone that's basically your brother.
Basically family.
Has it,
yeah. But a lot of people, all the boys at least in my family, have this tattoo. So it's kind of our matching family tattoo. I have my absolute favorite quote tattooed on my thigh.
Which is?
It's actually one of the opening lines from Gladiator. It says, what we do in life echoes in eternity. It's one of my favorite quotes ever. It's a fantastic movie, and it's a fantastic quote, hence why I got it tattooed on me. But I think that's 3 of very meaningful tattoos. I have a lot more that mean a whole lot to me that I would never want to get removed. But I also have a cover up.
Is it? Hold on.
We're not going to talk about that.
No, we don't talk about that one. I know I don't want to talk about it, but I feel like I shouldn't. Didn't you tattoo your name on someone's butt?
I did. I actually found those pictures the other day and sent them to him.
Really?
Yeah. He thought that because I had pulled them up on my computer and was like, oh my goodness, forgot all about these. And I snapped a picture of my computer screen and sent them to him.
Your name is on someone's butt.
He thought that they were on the internet. Because I pulled them, and I was like, no, they're on my hard drive.
Why not?
I just found them.
Why not? Why would he care? Nobody ever know. Nobody ever know.
Yes, I tattooed your name on
someone's
butt cheek.
And I walked in the room, and the first thing, it must have just happened. I walked in, I was getting ready to play some Halo, and the first thing he goes, I put your name on my butt.
Yeah.
I said, well, no, you didn't. He goes, I put your name on my butt. I was like, okay, first off, why the hell did you put something on your butt? Second off, why was it my name? I was like, Tanner, what's he talking about? Tanner's like, I put your name on his butt.
Yeah.
He wanted your name on his butt. and I'm over here. Yeah. I didn't get it. So I was like, why would you do that? I was like, so your name, you have Nicholas written on your ass. And he was like, I have your name on my butt. I have your name on my butt.
It's so good.
And like his mom was walking in, and he was... we didn't talk about it in front of Dee Dee.
Yeah.
But because every time your mom walked in, he'd be like, as soon as you leave, I got your name on my butt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he'd bend over and show it to me. YOURNAME, your name on his butt.
And it's actually, it's in cursive, and it's in his dad's handwriting.
I was going to say, that was nice handwriting.
Right?
It was
his dad's handwriting, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I guess so it's more meaningful.
I guess,
but
if we can talk about it, you used to do tattoos for people, and I
did. I still do every now and then.
I used to entertain them. Remember?
Yeah.
I'd be playing Xbox, and they'd come over and be like, "Excuse me for a moment. You can talk to Nick while I get things set up." And I was like, "What's up?" And I'd sit there and play games, and it was a gig. He paid me in food.
Right.
Back when he had all kind of money.
Yeah.
He's getting that tattoo money. He was like,
a lot of money.
Thanks, talking to him, Nick. You want to go out to eat? It was like Chili's, which back then was like nice.
Yeah,
like Chili's.
Yeah.
It was like, get whatever you want, man. Thanks. It's one of my first jobs. It was one of my first jobs.
Yeah, playing video games.
Sit there, play Xbox, and entertain the clients.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, happen all the time, too.
Man, I've had customer service experience.
Yeah, you did way
back.
Heck, yeah.
Man, what time are we at?
I don't know. We've cut it off a few times. We've taken a few breaks. But thanks for coming along, guys.
Yeah, thank y'all.
If you're listening to this on the podcasting app, please rate and like us. Think about giving us some applause if you're on Anchor. Thank you so much for watching. This is our 41st episode in season 1. Like, it's kind of hard to believe.
Season 1?
Right? It's kind of hard to believe that we're this far in.
We are.
Like, episode 41. That's crazy. But
definitely something.
if
we've been doing this for 9 months.
yeah, we
We've
have
been doing
been
this for 9 months.
Yeah.
If somebody had, Scootly pooped on our first podcast, that
Yeah.
baby be being born.
Yeah.
To me, that's amazing.
Yeah, it
That
really is.
Amazing.
It really is. But if you're watching this on YouTube, think about liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Anchor, applaud.
Give us a rating on iTunes.
Rate us. Yup.
And if you're on the new Facebook page, or if you're not on the Facebook page and you are on Anchor or YouTube, please think about going to the Facebook page, liking and sharing our Facebook page.
I can't sing anymore of that song, but yeah.
Right, yeah.
They sue.
Yeah. So we just launched our Facebook page where we're going to be posting. Nick is actually taking most of control of the Facebook page. So
With me.
Most of the comments and everything that you post on there, Nick is going to be replying back to you.
Almost immediately.
So every time you leave a comment, you're going to get a response. And we would be more than happy to read them out on the air.
If you comment and you're like, well, it sometimes takes me a minute. Sometimes I got to do stuff.
We have to work a job still.
I gotta
we
work
don't
a
do
job.
this for a
I got
living
job.
yet.
What are you going to do? Stuff ain't free.
Yet.
Yet.
Thanks for coming along, guys.